As we all know, silver is not something you can easily come by. You're going to earn it by selling kits, armor and resources on the auction house or simply drop it from the vaults. But at one point, as you unlock higher tier units, you'll realize you can't sustain your kits with bronze alone. That's where you're going to need the help of silver, something you're always low on. So let's do something about it. My goal is to show you the safest and most efficient way to convert your items and bronze into silver, and that is through gathering resources and crafting unit kits. There is a lot of people simply ignoring those mechanics, and I get it, it's boring. But it doesn't have to be. It can be straightforward and easy, especially when everything you need is right in front of you. So on that note, I prepared a spreadsheet that showcases everything you'll ever need to know about crafting unit kits, whether it is to help yourself with sustaining them or just stock up on silver and buy some legendary armor. To start with, a really simple calculator. It's going to show which materials you need and in what quantities. All you have to do is input which unit kits you would like to craft and how many. Second sheet is unit kit locations. It's going to tell which unit kits you can buy for how much and where. So for example, if you're in Liangyun and you wanted to go to either one of those three cities, you have a list of what you can buy there and for how much. It's worth pointing out that not every single unit kit is worth it to buy with silver or to craft with resources. For example, Keshik's kit is really cheap to craft and it's not worth the silver price, and Firelancer's kit is way cheaper to buy than to craft. The third sheet is not something you're going to ever need, probably. It's just telling you which exotics make up which materials and which materials make up which unit kits. Now, I'm aware a lot of people might be using the calculator, and if several are using it at the same time, they might destroy each other's work. To prevent this, I created several sheets that are available to everyone here down below. I hope there is enough for everyone. If there isn't, I'll just create more in the future. Today we're going to craft 150 Tercio Arquebusiers unit kits. So let's find it. Tercio 150. This is everything we're going to need. In order to efficiently gather, we're going to need level 7 serfs. Level 7 serfs have the highest labor stat in the game, so you're going to need 5 of those. If you don't have them, level them up. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you want to stay safe from people that want to attack you and steal your exotics, take one escort unit, preferably the strongest cavalry you have. Important thing after leaving the town is simply changing your lane, and whenever you're leaving a trading colony or a border fort, change your lane as well. You want to be safe, you don't want anyone to be there while gathering. Now that we're alone on the lane, we shouldn't have any competitors or people trying to steal our exotics from us. On your way, pay off the rebels. Don't fight the rebels, because once you win or lose versus rebels, you're going to go back to line 1, and that's not something you want, as changing lines has a cooldown. Since we're in Liangyun and we need to gather fabric, we need to find cotton fields, and I already checked, there is no purple ones. Closest one is the blue one, so let's go there. We're going to gather 10 times just so you have a rough idea of how much you're going to get with almost a max technology tree. If you don't have it maxed, don't worry about it, it will come with time. Just make sure to not level it up while gathering horses, because the EXP you receive depends solely on amount of exotics you drop. So for example, you have a max tree, you're going to get 400 to 600 per tick. If you're gathering horses, you're always going to get the base 200, because horses do not have exotics. What you can see in my wagon is what we received after 10 gatherings of blue cotton in Liangyun. 612 cloud cotton, 612 hemp, because hemp is the exotic you need to craft fabric, and you're going to need 0 at the end, 1.5 times long cotton, since it's a blue resource and not purple resource. If it was a purple resource, you would need 612 and a 0 at the end as well. Keep in mind that 612 cloud cotton is a low roll. This is because cotton field is blue, not purple. If you are gathering a purple cotton field, you would receive 900 to 1000 of this exotic with max technology tree. Now that we have all of the resources and exotics we need in order to craft the missing materials, all we have to do is find a level 5 city in which we can craft them. Make sure the city is either an independent trading colony like Zhang's estate or Zhao's manor, whether it is owned by your house or your alliance, or you're going to pay a lot for just crafting there. As you can see in Yuanzin, workshop tax is neutral at 100%. It's owned by AI, but if it's owned by players, it's going to change and it's going to cost you a lot. Season 3 brought a lot of changes, for example in how the food mechanic works. Food only recovers when you walk in allied territory. It recovers over time, as you will see it soon. And when you enter an allied city or a neutral city, for example Daicheng or Zhao's manor, because independent colonies work as well. Another change is to how the unit kits are crafted. Now every single city has a different set of unit kits it's available to craft. For example, Heli has Iron Reapers and Prefectory Cavalry. Yuanzin has Dagger Axe Lancers and Rattan Rangers. Now, since the Season 3 just started, the problem with this is that we cannot craft anything higher than blue unit kits. In order to craft purple unit kits, your city needs to be level 5, and in order to craft orange unit kits, the city needs to be level 6. Cities in the starting regions are only level 3 and 4, which means until Drill Territory Wars are over, we won't be able to capture cities, level the map and craft purple and orange kits anywhere. Despite the sad ending of the guide due to Season 3 changes about how the unit kits are crafted, I hope you enjoyed it and I hopefully didn't miss anything. I'll be creating more Conqueror's Blade guides in the near future, covering all content, especially strategy and territory wars, so stay tuned to that, and until next time.